Right. So for today's training, we are going to cover these few topics today. First one is after we installed the app Yonyou, then how do we use the app to do this attendance check-in and to apply leave? And also I will introduce you how to use the mobile app to do the approval as well, how to check the item for approval, right? Then second part, we'll go into the HR core HR module, mainly to brief through everyone, how do we use the HR module like organization management, how do we add a new department if there is a new department in the future, then how do we do the employee enrollment for the newcomer, right? There's the for the core HR, and follow up by the next topic is the time management. Time management part, we will dive into on how do we do some of the settings, like how do we set up the Wi-Fi locations of the office so that the employee is able to do this in-office check-in. And then how do we do the setup for the work calendar? What is the public holiday yearly that you need to maintain in the system, right? And we will dive into how do we set up the leave policy. This is for the user to be able to apply leave in the mobile app, right? And lastly, there is some frequently asked questions. How do we deal with all these frequently asked questions when we encounter such issue, right? Okay, so for the first part, I'll open up my mobile app first to let you guys take a look, especially for our colleague in the Middle East. This is probably the first time you're seeing the system and the mobile apps. Right. I believe you are able to see my mobile app screen right now. Right. So you can see there is a apps called Yonyou. After you install, you open up, it should be shown like this. Right. This is after you have logged in into the mobile app with your company email and the password. Right. Okay. So to be able to install this app, you just normally go to the App Store, and you find Yonyou, right? Right. So then you can see this is the app, right? Because I already installed it, right? So I just open it, right? So a few items here. If you are the approver, if you need to do some approving, like approving the reimbursement claim from the employee or leave application from the employee, the first part you will see is that there is a under this to do, 6 to do here. This is the item that require you to do the applications, the approval. So this is some of the example I done in the system testing applications. So for example, approving the leave, I just open it and click agree if I agree the employee to take a leave, right? Then there is this reimbursement applications pending me to approve, right? I just click on it and it will open, right? If I see no problem, and then I will click save, okay, and approve. So this is how do we do the approving on the mobile app, right? On the top part, beside the to do is the processor. This one is to see all the applications that you have approved, right? It's exactly same like what we done in the reimbursement training. Okay, so this is the first part. And the second part, we'll move to the workspace. You can take a look at the bottom part. Most bottom, you got news, you got moment, and you got workspace. What we need to do is click on the workspace, right? So this is the part where we will be able to do the attendance check-in and leave applications. Right, we'll go into the Leaf applications, the attendance check-in first. So you can see under Flavor app, there is a attendance. You just click on it, attendance. Right. And for the attendance check-in, few things I need to share is that this is only able to use after we set up all the settings like the Wi-Fi and then the attendance policy. So if the Wi-Fi setting is not setting up correctly, then the user will only see the off-site check-in, just as we see it right now, the off-site check-in. Okay, so the difference between the office check-in and off-site check-in is that office check-in is definitely when you come to office, you check in. It means that you work at the office, right? And the off-site means that you walk outside of the office, right? For example, today I'm working off-site. I'm come to my customer site, customer of the Weichai. Then I need to put in the reason. Visit customer at address, company name, right? And then you must take picture, right? I'll just simply take this picture. Okay. Okay. So this is how you do the offsite check-in. Then only you can click submit. Okay. So this is how you do the offsite check-in. If you do doing the in-office check-in, it will just be you just click the green button, then it's done, right? It doesn't need to put in the reason and doesn't need to upload the photo. Okay. And this is how we do the attendance check-in. Up until now, any questions regarding the attendance? Right. If no question, then I'll move on first.
Yeah, I have one question. Question is, I try to set up the account with the account name, and I am unable to log into the app with my email ID. How can I log into this account with my email ID?
Sorry, who is speaking? I couldn't hear clearly. Can you repeat your questions?
Yeah, my name is Vinay. I'm from Middle East, Winchai, Middle East. The question is, I set up the account with account name. When I try to log on to the app, it is asking email ID. So I cannot log into the system with my email ID.
Your phone or
you cannot log in, right?
Sorry, the voice was not clear.
Because there were some noises, we could hear clearly. So the question is, you cannot log in the apps, or other question, or maybe you can please.
I cannot log into the app with my email ID and password, but I already set up the account with user ID and password.
Okay, understand. It's some like, can you follow the menu we showed in the WeChat group? It needed 2 steps to activate your account firstly, then you can log in on the in the app. You understand?
Okay, I'm not a part of the group. I will get it from my colleagues.
Yes,
Another question, please. Me and the colleagues, we already logged in from laptop, but we couldn't log in with our phone. It says the wrong password, but the same password in laptop is working.
Okay. Any error message?
No, just they said the password incorrect.
I think it's a simple question like the former one. You need to follow the 2 steps in the PC.
We followed the steps and we can log in with our laptop, but we couldn't log in with our phone.
I want to know it's a common question. Everyone have the same question or only several person?
Several
Yes.
people are facing this issue.
Okay, so how about after training? After training, we can communicate in the WeChat group because we need to know your account name, your email address.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the check-in issue, anyone have the new questions?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, so we can continue. Move to another part.
I think I'm also facing the same issue.
For the login issue, we will check with you guys after the training. So we'll continue the training first. Okay, so just now we stopped at the how do we do the attendance check-in. So this is how the just now training has shown how do we do the check-in, right? And then there is beside the check-in at the bottom, there is a statistic. This is how you check the attendance of your whole month, right? You can at any point of time go to this statistic and check your attendance of the current month. How many absentee and how many times that you have checked in, right? And then you can also check this attendance to previous month by clicking the month at the top part, the month, right? Okay, so this is the attendance part, statistic part, and then beside the statistic, there is the apply. Okay, this apply is to for you to apply for this leave and also only the leave lah. There is you can apply your leave right away at here, or we can go back to the workspace main menu. There is a leave here. The beside the attendance, you can see there is a leave. Click the leave. Right, and this is the place that you can start applying for the leave applications. This page will show all the leave category or leave type you are allowed to see or allowed to apply, right? For example, right now I'm going to apply for the annual leave. So I click the annual leave type, right? Then I will select the date and the date I want to start to apply for the leave, right? And the end date, September. Good, right? And one thing to take note that if you are applying for the full day, means that you are applying for the, for example, the 2nd of the September full day, the end date part and end time part, you must click the afternoon, right? So that you are starting to take leave from the morning of the 2nd of the September until the afternoon of the September, right? So this one you must take note. If you want to apply only half day, then at the end time part, you click the morning, right? This one means that you are applying half day of the 2nd of September, right? This one must remember. If you are applying full day, you must click afternoon at the end time part. Okay. And then the reason is a must for you to key in, right? For example, this personal matters, right? Then you can click submit. Okay. So this is how you do the leave applications, right? If the leave applications is not yet been approved by anyone, you can always click the withdraw button to cancel the leave applications. Okay, so this is how you apply the leave. Right, for the leave applications, any problems? Any questions on this one? Just now I demonstrate how to apply the leave applications. So for the other leave type is just the same process. Just click on the leave type and put in the date, start date, and end date. And end time, you must remember to select morning or afternoon. Then put in the reasons. All right. And the leave record here is allowed to allow you to see all the leave that you have been applied for, whether this leave has been approved or approved in progress, right? So up until now, this is how we use this mobile app to do the two main things, to do the attendance check-in and to do the leave applications.
Hello. So I want to explain for the check-in first today, which means every company have their different local management requirements, which means it depends. It depends your local management whether you need the employees to check in every day or not. So this is the first question. HR need to report or discuss with the manager whether we use it or not. Secondly is every month, each person have the 3 chances to submit a check-in application. It means if one day you forget to press the check-in button, the system will think you are not in the office. Yeah. So every month, everyone have 3 chances to submit an application for the mistake. Also, the management can decide the chances are 3 times, 2 times, or 5 times. It depends. So the third one is for the check-in time. Check-in time is also different. Maybe in Singapore, we think at 8:30, between 8:30 and 9 o'clock in the morning, you can check in during the from 8:30 to 9 o'clock in the morning. It's okay. It's okay for everyone to check in, but every day, each person needs to work for 8 hours. So you check in earlier, you can leave earlier. It's a suggestion. The final decision depends on your local company's management issue. So that's the third one. The final one is for the leave management, because different countries have the different the rules, maybe from the company, maybe from the government side. Like the annual leave, it beginning from like 3 days or 10 days. It's different. So later for the HR module, for the HR specific training, we will show you how to define the annual leave, how to manage. Another one is in the system we have already maybe playing around the leave type. If needed, you can also to create the different one. That's what I want to see. So do you have any questions about the leave and the check-in? Okay. So
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can
Yes.
we see the type of leaves in the application that you have?
Okay, wait a moment.
Right. Give me a moment. Right. This is the leaf type that we set up in the system. There is a lot of the leaf type. But once again, the leaf type can be set according to the company. According to the company and the country. So in the later sessions, we will also teach you on this one, and we also gather from you what are the leaf type currently used in the Middle East company, right?
Okay, okay, yes. So our manager will have the authority to change the type of leaves?
Yeah, sure. You can change.
Okay.
Right. I think we move on first.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so for the next part is we will go starting to dive into this core HR part. So for the core HR part, the first thing is how do we manage this department info?
Sorry, pardon. So for this part, it's only for the HR, right?
Yeah.
Not for everyone.
Yeah.
So for the following topics, HR, all the HR can continue for the training. For other stuffs, you can decide to stay for learning, or maybe you can leave. Okay, so understand? The next part is specific for the HR, not for other person. Okay, continue.
Right. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so for the core HR part, the first part is how do we do the department info maintenance. So from the system wise, I will start going into system, and you can stop me if you at any time feel confused. Right. This is the system that we are going to use, but this one is the testing system. It's not the live system that we showed yesterday. The address is different, but the system functionality is all the same, right? So for this training, I will be using the testing environment to give you the training to show you how do we do these some core HR settings and some maintenance, right? So to log into the system is the same thing. You put in your user ID and your password. The user ID should be your email prefix, right? As we done the training yesterday for the reimbursement part, is same as is the first step that you activate that you need to do. This is the part that you use your email prefix as a login ID, right? After you log in, right? This is the landing page you will see, right? So for the HR user, you need to click on the left hand side, this one, top left hand side. There's a flower button here. Click on it, and you move to scroll to the human capital part. Right. Our training will be focusing on human capital modules, the organization management, employee info management, employee change management. Right. This few part. Okay, so for the department management is under organization management here. All right. And then there is a department info here. Okay, let me repeat. To navigate to the department info, on the top left-hand side, click the flower button, scroll to the human capital or organization management, then department info, right? So once we click into the department info, your this company, if it's showing blank, then you can click down to select the Weichai Middle East company name and you click OK. Okay, you should be only able to see the company that you are handling. All right. And then we can click this plus button to expand. And you will see the list of the department that is currently being set up in the system, right? So let's say in the future, there's a new department needed to be added, right? So this is where we're going to add a new department. For example, under sales and marketing, there's a new department. Then we click the plus button here. Right, the code follow the rule, like, for example, I'm adding for the sales and marketing. ME03 is the sales and marketing first level department. So the bottom, you should follow the same rule, ME03, followed by, right now is the last one is the 05, and you put in 06. All right, then you put in the department name. For example, this one is the after sales service, right? Just put in as that. And then after you put in the code and the name, the other things is the department head. Who is the head of the department for this department, right? Just select the leader in charge and also the department manager. Then you can save it, right? So this is how you create a new department, right? So this is how we do the new department adding. If we are want to do the amendment to the department name after we save, we can always click this modify button beside the department name here, modify. For example, this is department name is incorrect. We call it a warranty department, right? One thing to highlight is that when we enter the name for the department, there is always two language allow us to entry. You must always enter the English and always enter the Chinese. This one is the Chinese. Okay, so that we will have the bilanguage for the department name. Okay, so this one must take note. When you enter the department name, you must enter the English and also the Chinese wording. Right, this is by the requirements. Right, then we just save it. Right, so this is how we do the department info maintenance. How do we modify, maintain the wrong info, maintain the correct info, and adding the new department, right? So let's continue from here. And if we are having this department is going to be demolished in the future. For example, this department is going to be cancelled. There is a department change here. We click this undo, right, to cancel this department. Just put in the new version description here. This one you can just simply put in the date short form. Let's say we are canceling it today. Right, you can see the department, it has become gray. This means that this department is no longer in of service, right? Okay, up until now, any questions for the department maintenance? Okay, if no questions, then we will move on to the next part. Okay, for the next part, we are going to brief through some of the company standard.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sorry. In the department, we need to add the employees under the department name.
Sorry.
In this section, after I created the account, I need to add the employees.
This is only department info maintenance, right? We haven't reached the part adding the employee. Adding the employee is in the later part, right?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. The next part is we are going to brief through some company standardization settings, right? Which include the title grade, the job management, and also the positions, right? Okay, so for this part, same things. Navigate to the flower button, move to the organization management, right? So under the department org management here, you can see there's a title grade, job level, job category, and positions, right? So this part of the settings is not mandatory for every company to do. You can base on your requirement to check whether you need to maintain this info. But I will still brief through to everyone what is the functionality of this part, okay? So first thing, the title grade. This is to maintain the company title grade. So whether currently when you entry to the company, what is your grade right now? Then after you work for a few years, whether you promote to the new grade, right? This is an example. Let me just put in some example like this. P1. Okay, for example, when I enter the company, my title grade maybe is the lowest, is a P1. But after I work for the few years, then I get promotions. Then my title grade might move up to the P2 or P3, right? This is the example on how we use the title grade. It's basically as a company standardization to do a grading to the employee, okay? Right, so this is title grade. So the next part is the job category and job info. So job category and job info is the part that we maintain the JD, right? I believe if you work as a HR, you should know what is JD is. Is a job description listed down what is the your job scope, your job responsibility, right? So that when we look up to the employee profile, we know what is the role and responsibility of this current employee, right? And this part of the settings, it actually require quite a huge workload for the HR to maintain it. So I'll just brief through, then you decide whether you want to maintain the info or not, okay? So there is a two part for the job management, job category, and job info, right? Okay, so for the job category here, we have already maintained few job category here. So this is the example, how do we segregate the job, right? We can segregate it by the different level of the employee, entry staff, mid-level staff, senior staff, management, and top management, right? And then we go to the job info. right? So for each category, we can create a job here. For example, this job, admin assistant, right? This is already added. We just click the modify. Then you can see there's a lot of column here for you to entry the informations. What is the job qualifications, the minimum age, maximum age, education requirement, professions requirement, work experience requirement, other requirements, and then this is a job description, right? So this is the part where we maintain all the JD info here, right? So as I mentioned, it's a huge workload. You can decide whether or not to maintain it yourself, right? So the adding and modify is exactly the same. Like you will see the same thing. It's just that when you click new, then you need to enter the job code and job name. Then other things is the same. You need to maintain all the info that you need to see, right? So this is a job category and job info. Then the next one is the position. So I think the position is quite straightforward. When you entry to the company, then we will definitely assign the positions to the newcomer. What is his positions, right? For example, if I'm enrolled to a company as a HR assistant, then I will get the positions called HR assistant, right? So this position info, same thing. You need to maintain the list of the positions by department, right? Because in different department, you have different positions. For example, sales and marketing, right? I want to create a new positions under the sales department. Then I click the new button, right? Position code P01. And this is sales manager, right? The job. What is the job is linked to? Whether this sales manager should be the senior staff or the management level, right? It should be the senior, then it's a manager level, right? Okay, then the below part is not mandatory. It's something like the job. You can maintain additional information here. Otherwise, you can just click save. Right? Then we are done. We have created the positions sales manager. So to add the new positions at different departments, same process. Click on the department, click new, right? Click on the department, click new. Okay, so once again, the title grade, job info, positions, not a mandatory info when you entry the newcomer in the system. But if you want to have more information to cross-check, then you need to do these settings, right? Okay, so that is the title grade, job management, and also the positions. So the next up is the org chart. Okay, so the org chart functions is allowing the user, the HR user, to able to query up the current company org chart, right? The function node is under here. Once again, go to this flower button or org management, org chart -org. Okay, org chart -org. Right? Then you click open. Okay, when you open up, then click generate new picture. Right? At this part, you will need to select the node name. You only see the company you manage. So you probably will only see the middle, which I mean is you just select it and click OK. Right? Then you click confirm. And click confirm. Right? Then you will see the current company org chart. Right? Right now you can only see 3 departments because the display hierarchy here it doesn't expand to the max, right? We can click the display arrow key. Right, just let me try again. Department. Right, this one I will need to further check. It should be able to show all the department structure, right? So ultimately, this function node is allowing the HR user to draw out, to carry out the org chart. So at any point of time, the CEO or the general manager require the HR to draw out the org chart of the current company. You can always use this function to carry out the current org chart, right? All right. This is until the org chart. So I think we have done the org management functions. So up until now, any questions? So let me do a little summary here. So for the org management here, what we have gone through is the department info. How do we add a new department? How do we maintain the correct info if there is a wrong info? Then there is a title grade maintenance, job info maintenance, position info maintenance, and lastly, the org chart. So the middle part, this part is the additional info to the employee that if you want to maintain all this info, then you need to do the setting first. Right? If there's no questions up until now, then we'll continue first. Then we can leave all the questions at the end before the end of the sections. Right. Let's move on. Okay. So moving on to the next part is the employee enrollment. Means that newcomer. When there's a newcomer to our company, we need to create an employee profile. So there is a few steps in creating a new employee profile. First one, we need to come to these functions, onboarding registrations, to create a new employee profile. Secondly, once we've done the employee profile creations, we will need to create the user profile, right? Generate user profile as the employee info maintenance, right? And lastly, we need to allocate some permissions to the newcomer so that he or she is able to do the reimbursement claim functionality in the future, right? So we'll go into the system to do this demo, right? So how do we navigate to that part is the same thing. Go to the file buttons. So always remember the first step is always click on the flower button to navigate to the human capital functions. And for the enrollment part is under employee info maintenance. So there's two important functions, onboarding registrations and employee info maintenance, right? So these two functions is to create a new employee profile. This one is to generate user profile. Okay, another thing to highlight to you guys is that there's a favorite button here. You can do a remark so that it will show show the favorite functions to you guys at the favorite, right? For the favorite part, we'll show later. So we'll go on to how do we do this newcomer employee profile creation first. So click on this one to open the function node. Right? So under here, then you directly click the new button. Right, after you click the new button, there is an initial box here for you to key in some critical information first. The employee's surname, employee first name, and the combination of the surname and first name, right? I'll just do this example. Right, for example, myself, my name is Lee. My surname is Lee, and then my name is the right. This is my first name. Then combination is like this, right? So if you ever see there is a en here, means that this column is allowing you to entry the English and also the Chinese, right? So if you want to entry the Chinese, click on it, and you will see you can hover to the Chinese wording part, and you entry the Chinese wording. Right? So this is to entry the name and the ID type. This one you must select the correct one. Whether if we are talking about the Middle East, so there is a Middle East Dubai work permit, all right? Or if you are a local employee, then there is also there is a Dubai work permit, and then we have also passport, right? Whether you are using passport or Dubai work permit, there is a two selection here. So let's say I'm using the Dubai work permit, then I click OK. Then what is the Dubai work permit number, right? I don't know the Dubai work number right now, so I just key in some demo example. Right. And then the next part, employee category. This is also another important part. When you select the employee category, this one, there's a few selection here. The most common selections we will be using is the first and the second. And how do we define which one to use for the employee is we need to check whether this employee is the assignment from the Weichai HQ to the local. For example, me, Thomas, I'm assigned by the HQ, come from the China to work at the Dubai. Then I'm from HQ, right? Okay, this is how we select. But if I'm the other than the first one, for example, I'm hired from the at the Dubai or the other regions in the Middle East, then I should select the full-time employee. All right. This is an important part, all right? Whether you are from HQ and full-time, right? Those are other like fixed-term employee, part-time, and other rarely used, right? If there is a use of this, if the employee is neither from the first and second, always check with the our consultant first which one you should select, all right? Then after we entry the initial information, we can click confirm. Right? And after we click confirm, this is the part we entry additional informations, right? So you can see all the mandatory information is with the red asterisk, right? We must entry the gender, the birth date, right? The birth date. All these informations require you to entry the actual correct informations, right? The app number, right? So let's say you don't know what to entry in this column. There is a remark here. You just hover. Oh, you can see this is to entry recruitment application number, right? Recruitment application number, right? Right. Just entry as like this. All right. So there's a few more additional one. Now we come to the important part, the mobile and the work email. So for these two parts, you must entry the correct format, right? It must always follow the international format. Come with the first the country code, then follow only by the phone number. For example, I'm entering the Singapore phone number. It must always start with plus. Then Singapore country code is 65. Then we must add a dash, only the number of the phone number. Right? Once again, you must entry the correct format, right? Country code plus country code dash phone number, right? Must entry as this format. If you didn't entry the correct format, the employee newcomer will have problem activations his login for the reimbursement and also the attendance check-in, right? So same goes for the work email. This one must entry the correct company email, right? So let's say this one I'll just entry as the example. Okay, must be the company email generated by the HQ, right? This is very important. Okay, the next part is the work info part. The work info part, the first important thing is select the correct department of the employee. When the employee new join to the company, which department he is belong to. For example, this new join is belong to the sales, right? Then click OK. So you can see the below part, positions, job category. So as I mentioned just now, these are all not mandatory information. There is a no red asterisk. So if you want to maintain this information, you must first go to the function note I briefed just now to maintain the informations. Then only you can select the position or job at here, right? Okay, then we have only left the last three column with the asterisk, the start date, when are the employee joining the company, right? For example, the 1st of the August, the salary. Entry date put as the same as the start date, right? Okay, there is quite a lot of info, but there is always an asterisk for the mandatory column, and you just follow from top to the bottom, then you will be fine, right? Just the most important one, the number of the mobile phone and also the working email. These two must take note, must be correct format and email from the company, right? Other part, if you key in wrongly, we still can able to amend later part, right?
Okay, I want to repeat again about the contact information. So like the first day, the first training day, the mobile phone number and work email. Okay, work email, not your private email. It must be work email. It's the very basic and the most important information. Because if you want to use the system, you need to register the right information. Currently, the work email is the only data that bind data to your account, the work email. Before that, the mobile number also before the work email, the mobile number is the basic information that bind data to your account. But in the next in the past months, more and more users come to me, said they can't log in, they can't activate many times. So after the check-in, we found when the HR maintain the newcomers' information, they didn't input the correct mobile number. That's the reason why the newcomers can't log in the system. So after that, we changed the solution. So now the work email is the only basic information that binded to the account. But the mobile number is also very important, because if you want to use the app in your cell phone, the login choice 1 is email, the choice 2 is mobile. So you can log in your app in Zoom in your mobile phone, use the mobile number. So you must use the right mobile number. Another issue is for the people from the headquarters. It's okay to use the Chinese mobile number here. The system can support the Chinese cell phone number. Because when you come back to China, or when something changed, maybe your mobile number will also change. So there will be issues on your account. So in conclusion, all the HRs have to maintain the correct work email and the mobile phone number for the newcomers. Okay? So that's what I want to see.
All right, let's continue. Okay, so after we maintain all the
I have a question.
yes.
So first, from where I will get the app number in this application?
Oh, application number, right?
Yeah, in this application, the app number under the employee code and ID number.
这是 application。
这个怎么来的？什么意思？
So for the application number, for the one from the headquarters, it's not a must to maintain a right number. It means you can input any value here. But for the newcomers, like the local employees, when they get the offer, the system will create a application number, I remember.
Okay. So another question about the salary details. Because here we divided like basic salary and accommodation allowance and this allowance. And so here in basic salary, I need to put the total salary or only the basic?
不知道。
Okay, wait a moment.
对
因为咱没有用那个西字母画，这个地方应该就是个参考，
对
对吧？
对。
So because the Yonyou system, we didn't use the salary module. Sorry, we didn't use the salary module. So which means the basic salary here is only for reference. It's not the true, not the finally the salary. It will rely on the work contract with the employee.
So I need to put the total salary, and then in the salary details, I need to put all the details.
No, it means that it depends on you whether you want to put the total salary or only the basic salary. Right?
Okay.
It's both fine.
Okay.
And just one small more question about the application number part. So you said for the new recruits, the system will have a number, but for the current employees, when we're trying to add the details, so we have to just come up with our own application numbers.
For the current employee, the data of the current employee we will import already in the system. So the application number doesn't need to entry for the current employee, right? Only the newcomer.
Okay.
Right? Any more other questions? If not, then we will move on. Right, then I'll move on first. Right, so after we entry all this mandatory info, then we just click the save button. All right, let me just change it. So this error message indicating that there is a checking in the system. The employee mobile number cannot be same with any other people, right? So it will check one mobile number can only exist for one employee, right? Just I'll click save it. Right, so after we save, right, we click on this back button under the flower. Under flower, there's a back button. We click on it. Right, then we will see the employee in the listing, right? So what we need to do is we need to tick the checkbox, right? Tick the checkbox and go under the more button and click on this transfer into personal file, right? Once again, tick the checkbox under more, transfer into personal file, right? Just click it and just click yes, right? Then it will be gone. It will be gone from here to the employee info maintenance, right? So we go to the employee info maintenance. Right, and then at the point of this part, we'll click the search button and click search. Right, it will list out all the employee that currently in the company, right? So new joiner normally is at the bottom part. So you can see that this is the new joiner that we entry just now. Okay, so what we need to do now is that we have already done creating the employee profile. Employee master file is complete, right? So what we need to do now is we need to do another step. Take the checkbox, go to more again, click generate user. We need to generate user profile for the employee so that the user is able to use the reimbursement functions and apply the leave, right? So the user group, important part here, user group, select the first one, 01, VIP, and the other important part, user code reference, must select email prefix, all right? Once again, repeat the step, tick the employee checkbox, right? Click more, click who work on the more, generate user, user group, just select the first one. Employee code reference must select email prefix, right?
So I want to repeat again. In the past month, this issue also happened many times, which means if you don't choose the email prefix, then the user will not to activate their account. So for this step, all the HR should pay more attention. You have to choose the right user code reference. Okay, it's very important to choose the email prefix. Okay, that's what I want to see.
Right. Let's move on. Then after we done selecting all this, we just click OK. I also tick the checkbox here. We click OK. Okay. Up until now, we have done creating the employee master file and also creating the employee user profile. So the next step, the last step before we completing all the employee enrollment process is we need to assign the user access right. Right. For this part, we need to go to the other web URL. Right. I'll just open up the new tab. Okay, we need to go to this address, global.yongyoucloud.com, right? This address, right? This one, if you have already activated your account, then you should be able to log in with your work email and also the password. Okay, so the last step is to assign the access right so that the employee is.
So here for this part, after the HR created the new users, for this user, they haven't got the right to use the processes here. Currently, the HR need to contact me to assign the right for the newcomers, for the new users. So which means if HR created a user account, you need to contact me, tell me to assign the right for him or for her, or this newcomer will go to a black page here. They cannot use any process. But do you understand? Okay,
手册那个
Maybe we can show you from the menu what I want to see. So this document is very important. We are working on to translate it into both Chinese and English. So I hope everyone can use it and learn. What's up? Continue. Yeah, here. If the newcomer cannot see anything in the pen system, it means you didn't get the authority from the IT side. Then you can contact me. Okay, everyone understand? Okay, continue.
Right. So just a short summary. After creating the employee profile and the user profile, contact Mr. Zhang at Singapore for your IT support to assign the reimbursement claim access right. All right. Okay. Let me continue. Okay, we have done this part, creating employee profile. generate user profile, and allocate the user access right. Right. So the next part is okay. So this one we have done gone through as well. Generate user must select the email prefix. Employee mobile number must follow international format, right? Employee bank account set up. All right, I think we haven't gone through the employee bank setup here. So this one we also need to set up so that the employee have this relevant information in the system, right? Okay, so to set up the employee bank account, okay, we back to the system. Under the flower, click the flower. Then it's under this basic data and personal bank account, right? Once again, go to the flower, basic data, employee bank account. Right. So same thing after we arrive, click the new button. Right. We select the employee that we generated. Okay. Put in the employee bank account. Right. The bank. So as this is the training, I will just put in some demo data only, right? And the currency. Right? So few informations, select the employee profile, the employee bank account number, and what is the bank, right? And under the account name, you just put in the same account.
Okay, for the opening bank, currently in the system, we have already maintained some banks, but maybe it's not all, because globally it's many banks, which means if you cannot find the correct bank account, bank name in the system, you can contact me, okay? Contact the IT to maintain the new bank in the system. After that, you can choose what you want, okay?
Right. In short, if you cannot find the bank you want, contact Mr. Zhang, IT Director at the Singapore, right? Right. So after we done all this info entry, we just click save. Right. That's it. Then we click another enable.
So for the security issue, for the personal bank account, the supplier bank account, also the customer bank account, the system cannot allow one user like Thomas. Thomas is admin, right? The system cannot allow the single account to activate, which means if Thomas create the bank account, then he should contact another person like me. He needed to contact me to activate this bank account. Okay, so that's again, if HR create the personal bank account for newcomers, then you need to contact me later to activate. The third step is to wait about 1 hour. The enhanced system will get this data. then he can use the bank account. Okay.
Right. So in short, when you click enable and you see this message, then you contact Mr. Zhang, IT Director at Singapore also. Right? All right. We have done this part as well. Enrollment. Difference between the HQ assignment and local hire. Okay, we done that. Right. Okay. I think we have completed the employee enrollment part. Okay. Any questions for the employee enrollment? If no, then we'll move on first. Right. I think we'll move on first. So for the employee, after we done creating the employee profile, so if there is any information we need correction afterward, we can go to the employee info maintenance here. Right. As this employee info maintenance here. Right. Let's say we want to modify some info for this newcomer. We click modify. Right. All right. Then we can entry some other additional informations, marital status, the home phone number, race. Right. And another important part is we need to take this checkbox whether to open Yonyou Cloud. Right. This is also an important part. Take this one must be ticked, right? Then we save it. Okay. All right. Next stop. Next one is to maintain some change info. So after the employee join, if there is some changes to the employee, it require the management require the employee to change department or transfer to other organizations. We need to use this part of the functions, change record, deployment record, or the employee is resigning from the company, then we need to use the offboarding record, right? So I'll do an example here. Okay, settings, go to the flower. The first step, always go to the flower, right? Then we go to employee change management. Oh, sorry, under employee info management. Under employee info management as well, we have this change record. The functions we are going to use is this deployment record and also offboarding record. Deployment record is for the changes of the employee if he is undergoing the transfer to the other departments or transfer to the other company, right? And offboarding record is for the scenario where the employee is resigning from the company, right? I'll do a deployment record first. Right. When we open up, click the search button. Search. Right. I will use back the same employee profile we created just now. Right. Let's say the employee is transferring from one department to the other department. Right. We select the employee first. Right. First thing, always select the employee. Then you can see the initial record is joined on the 1st of August, right? And then we can click new line. The employee is transferring to the other department at the middle of the month, the 15th, let's say, okay? And from sales department, maybe to service department, right? Right, so it's transferring from this sales department to service department. Then we just click save and click yes. Then it's done, right? So you can see the info, the employee from the 1st until 14, it worked in the sales department. Starting from 15, it worked in the new department, right? Once again, select the employee first that you want to do the amendment. Click new line, put start date and new department, right? That easy. Okay, so this is how we do the transferring. And the next one is the offboarding record. Right. Before the offboarding, there's another important things that we need to highlight is for the employee transferring from one company to the other company. So for these cases, we need to use these cross ORG functions. Okay, let's say for the example, the employee is transferring from the Middle East to the Singapore, right? We click this once again, we click this cross ORG transfer. Then we click new. Select the employee that need to be transferred. So I just I'll use this employee profile, right? Once I select, it will show my current company is Middle East, right? Then I need to transfer. Deployment type, we need to select whether it's a promotions or depromotion or transfer. Most probably is transfer, right? Then we need to select where do this employee goes to, right? It goes to maybe Singapore, right? If it goes to Singapore, then we select Singapore, right? Then what department is go to? Maybe it still goes to the sales. Okay. Once again, after we click new, select the employee need to transfer from one company to the other company, Weichai, Middle East to Weichai, Singapore, and what department under Singapore, right? Then the department type, select transfer, right? Then we click confirm. Right? So after this part is done, we need to go back. This one I need to select.
I want to add one question. The formal operation you just operate is you are HR of the Middle East, right? Then after you make the transfer first in the system, the HR of Singapore will log in the system,
Right.
and accept this transfer, right?
Right.
Yeah. So after the previous operation, the HR from the Singapore will log in system and do the next step.
All right. Let me just recap. So after I done this part, so this one is at the perspective of the Middle East HR. I'm transferring out the employee from my company to Singapore. So I have done my part to transfer out, right? Transfer out. The employee transfer from Middle East to Singapore. So the next step should be done by the HR in the Singapore. So right now, pretending I'm the HR at the Singapore. So I have a login into the system. I'm selecting this Singapore. So as a HR of Singapore, I also click this ORG transfer. I will click post ORG transfer in, right? Middle East, Weichai have done the transfer out. Right now, Middle East, Singapore, Weichai, Singapore should do the transfer in, right? You just select, click the employee and click receive, right? What is the start date the employee starting at the Weichai, Singapore, maybe the 25th of the August, right? Then we click confirm. Oh, you need to select the employee category from HQ. Confirm, right? This one also click confirm. Right, then it's done. You can see it's under received, means the transfer is done from the Weichai Middle East to the Weichai Singapore.
Okay. For the staff from the headquarters, the change or the workplace maybe change very frequently. So one challenge for the HR is how to manage their work status or how to operate, how to maintain their work organization in the system. In the past month, we have some cases. One person working one place and transfer to another place. Because it's not daily work. So sometimes the HR have the problems on how to manage in the system. That's why I invite all the HR to join this training. That's the main reason. So let me make a conclusion. So step one, the HR from the first, like let's say the Middle East, to make the transfer out operation first in the system, and then the HR in Singapore make the transfer in operation. Okay, so two HRs do the different work in the system, then the transfer will be done successfully. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to say. The second is before the HR do the transfer operation in the system, we need to make sure this employee has finished all the expense processes or other applications in the system. If he didn't finish, if he didn't finish his or her application in the expense system, we can wait for some days, because different companies maybe they will not accept the expense. Okay. I will speak again in Chinese. 就是对于咱们从总部派驻的这些同事们，包括一些领导们，这个员工这个组织的这个调离啊，应该说相对常见一些。所以呢，就是咱们在线的这个同事们，千万要注意，在他们处理完这个飞控系统里面的这些流程，在处理完之前，暂时不要做这个迁入迁出，一定等他们把这些费用啊，把这些什么别的流程都走完了之后，咱们再做这个操作。而且这个操作呢是两边都要做，就是人员的这个输出方先做，然后呢人员的接受方然后再做，这样呢就是这个在这个系统使用上，在这个后续的什么考勤啊、工资啊、什么假期什么之类的这一块才会这个比较顺畅。我想说的就这些。
Right. Let's continue.
Sorry. So in this situation, if someone is coming from HQ to, for example, Middle East, it will be the same, this transfer? I mean an old employee in the HQ, not new one.
For the one from the headquarters, they don't need to do the transfer operations. only for the person, not from the, sorry, only for the person from overseas subsidiaries.
Okay, okay, I got you.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. Right, I think we have done transferring part. Okay, next part is the offboarding. So this is to cater the cases where the employee is resigning from the company. Right, so I will still use the same employee profile. So same thing, after we open up, right, click search button. Right, once again, if this one is empty, you select the company that is you managing. Let's say we are managing the Weichai Middle East, right? We still use back the same profile just now. Right, this one. So same thing, tick on the checkbox, right? And the employee is resigning from the company. We also click the new line, right? When the employee is resigning, right? Let's say the employee is resigning at the end of this month. 31st is the last day. So we click the first, we choose the first of the next month, right? I repeat again. This one start date means the employee, the first day employee not working in the company. So let's say if the employee last day is 31st of the August, we need to select 1st of the September in this part, right? The end date will show here, right? And then we click save. Employee category. We click save button. Disable the current employee at the same time. Click yes. Right? So I have done the offboarding to the employee. So you can see it no longer in this part, right? You cannot see the employee profile again. But you can tick untick this checkbox and you can see resigned employee. So you can see employee start working 1st of the August, transferring to the new department at the 15th, and last day is 31st August. This is the first day is no longer with us, right? I repeat again, this is very important. The click new line, start date. If the employee last day is 31st, we select the next day, right? Right?
Okay, for this part, I want to say it should be the last step in the system. First of all, for the one who will leave the company, he need to finish all the processes, all the applications in the system. That's the first thing. Second one is for this person, he need to return like the laptops, the computers, and maybe we will also to disable his the gate right or other issues. And the final step would be in the system to close his account. Okay, so after that, he will not able to use the system because our system is deployed in the cloud, which means anyone who can use the internet, can open this our system. For the security issue, for security issue, if someone has left the company, HR should submit this process to end or to disable his user account of the system. Okay, this is very important. Okay.
Right. So in short, the offboarding record should be the last step before everything, right? Okay. We have done this part. Right. The next part we will go into the time management. Okay. We have done the employee ORG management, right? And also the employee information, creating the enrollments, the employee transfer, and also the offboarding, right? Right now, we will go to the time management part. So the time management part is using the same address as the reimbursement account. All right, it's under this address, global Yonyou, right? If you are the HR user, then you should be able to use this one to do the reimbursement claim and also have the functionality of this time management. Okay. So once again, just to recap, the employee transfer, employee offboarding, employee enrollment is under this system, right? The time management is under global.yonyou.com time management. Right. So for this time management, few items we are going to cover today is the leave policy, right? And then the Wi-Fi settings, and then the work calendar. These are the few main things, right, today. Right. There is a lot of functionality here, but we are going to only cover few important part: leave policy, calendar, and also the Wi-Fi settings. Check-in location, right? Okay. So first thing, we'll go to the work calendar first. Okay, so this work calendar, what is the purpose is that we maintain the every year public holiday of the country, right? Let me elaborate further. For example, company Weichai Singapore, the company under country Singapore should follow the local public holiday set rule and regulations, right? So this place will list out all the public holiday announced by the Singapore government, right? So these are the under current year 2025. The public holiday is all listed here for the Singapore. It got 12 public holiday, right? This is the yearly task to the HR to maintain the public holiday announced by the government at the current company, at the current local rule and regulations, right? So let's say we are going live for the Middle East, so we should maintain the Dubai. Sorry. Right. All right. Okay. Okay. So this part, I have added I'm not quite sure what is the public holiday there at Dubai or the Middle East. So I will just demo a simple one. Then after this, who is the HR at the Middle East? Who is the HR person at the Middle East?
Me, my name is Tasneem. I'm the HR.
The Nisa.
Tasneem, T-A-S, Tasneem.
Thursday. Okay, Thursday.
Yes.
Right, maybe I will contact you afterward and I will try to gather the public holiday at the Middle East. So how many
Yes.
public holiday days in Middle East we have?
Not sure, but we have the New Year and we have, for example, we have coming one in September, in 5th of September. It's
5th of
Islamic.
September. Okay.
5th.
Okay, I will do two examples. So normally the first of every year is the New Year's, right? New Year's holiday, right? So I just select the first, right? First of the every year, right? Statutory holiday. Pick this one, okay, and save it. Then it's done. Okay, so just now you say another day is the 5th of September, right?
Yes.
We'll click new. What is the name of the public holiday?
Prophet birthday. P-R-O. Yes, birthday.
Right, it's the 5th, right?
Yes.
Right. The 5th,
One.
right?
Yeah.
So this is how you do the setting. Put in the public holiday name, the day, the start date and end date, and you tick the checkbox and save it. So you have done the public holiday settings. So this one you need to do yearly. So for the 2025, you can provide me with the list. We will do the setup. And for the next year, you need to maintain it for the 2026.
Okay, and then it will reflect to the attendance, right?
Yeah.
And also I have a question, like this is 5th of September, for example, because we are following the lunar calendar, so sometimes it will be 4th or 5th, then I can edit later.
Yes, you can see there's a edit button, right? So let's say it should be the 4th. And you save it. You update to the 4th.
Okay, I got you.
There's another function here. We can use this sync statutory. Okay. So we will only use the adding new holiday, right? Click this add new holiday every year to add the whole year public holiday, right?
Because different countries have a different holidays. Currently, the system cannot support to create the holiday automatically. And maybe in the future, maybe the system will support, but currently we can only to maintain manually.
Hello, sorry, I have a question. I'm Vanessa from Singapore. So, like we have the public holiday in year 2025 already. So how do can we like just copy over to 2026 because most of the public holiday dates are the same?
Copy function is not quite available, but you can use the import export lah.
So I just export out the 2025 and import into 2026.
Yeah,
Can you try and show us demo on this?
I will try it after the training. Then maybe I can show it to you in the user manual form lah.
Okay.
But it's not quite a complex function to add the holidays lah.
Yeah, it's not complex, but it's very time consuming. If automation, there's a function for automation, it will be better.
Yeah, probably in future.
Yeah, so maybe you try and let us know if it works for the import export.
Sure, sure.
Thanks.
Right. Another questions from the Mr. Zhang in Singapore. So let's say we have the scenario that the public holiday is fall on the Sunday or Saturday. So by law, if I remember correctly, if fall on the Sunday, then the next day should be the public holiday. That is for Singapore. I'm not sure for other countries. So let's do as example, if the other country is following the Singapore law, right? So let's say we have this public holiday on the 7th of December, right? But it's on the Sunday, short. So the next day should be a replacement public holiday, right? What we need to do is we change the date. Replacement. Replacement. Right, then we select the next day as the public holiday. Right, like this.
It depends on the local, maybe from the government side or from the company side. Different countries or different companies have the different policies. But we want to let you know one way of dealing with it. The work calendar is very important because it is related to the check-in, right? For the check-in, if you didn't maintain here in your record of the check-in, maybe it will show you are not working that day. Another issue is for the travel applications. So as a HR, we suggest firstly you need to maintain the work calendar here.
Right.
Sorry, I have another question.
Sure.
Based on you go to Singapore work calendar, it shows that August there's a holiday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it doesn't reflect on the employee's account in the mobile app.
Yeah, it doesn't reflect.
So what's the purpose of putting this?
The purpose is for the attendance check-in. If we didn't put the public holiday, yeah, let me finish, sorry. If we didn't maintain this public holiday days in these settings, so let's say the 9th of August is the public holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, let's select another day.
11 should be 11 of August.
Let's say 11 August is a public holiday, but we didn't maintain this info and you didn't check in at this day. So it will show you it's as absent of work today, the 11th. Do you get what I mean?
Yes, I understand. It's
Right.
just, it won't reflect as abnormal lah.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
All right. Any more other questions? If no, then we will move on. All right. I think we'll move on first. So the next one is the attendance policy. Attendance policy is work with the check-in locations. So for the check-in location, there is a this part that we need to collect from the Middle East as well. Tisha, is it? That this one you might need to take note. Let me just open up my mobile app. Give me a moment. Okay, we are right now talking about the check-in location collections. So the check-in locations right now is we are collecting the Wi-Fi of the office, right? So for this part, how do we collect, right? We firstly open up the Yonyou app, Yonyou, right? We open up the attendance, right? And at the bottom part, there is this settings. We click on it. Right, and it will show the Wi-Fi, what is the Wi-Fi name, and the MAC address at the bottom. So this is the information we need to collect for the Middle East office. Right, we need to have this information, then we need to maintain it in these functions so that when the employee do the check-in, it will show not off-site, it will show inside scope, right? It will show the employee is actually working in the office, not off-site, right? So this is very, very important. We require the help of the HR Middle East, help us to collect this info.
Okay.
Right. Let me just do an example here. Check-in locations. Right. This one, just simply do an example. Mostly we will do the collections. We'll do the setting, but you need to help us to do the collections.
So what information do you need for the Wi-Fi? Like the Wi-Fi name, password, or what?
So let me explain. If we want to use the Wi-Fi to check in, firstly, we need to maintain all the Wi-Fi data into the system. That what Thomas showed in the screen. Because I think there is no IT in your company or also in other company. You don't have the IT staff. So for this data, for this the Wi-Fi data, current Wi-Fi data, you need to connect by yourself. It's also very simple, very simple. Just open the Wi-Fi and go to different places in your office. In different places, you will collect the different Wi-Fi data here and take a picture. Then go to the system, to the current page, and create a new line. The new line will allow you this is GPS. Go to the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi location, yes, and create a new. So for the HR, we need to choose your company name, your local location name, data list, Wi-Fi name it's better to input also the Wi-Fi name. It's like office, the Middle East office. It depends.
Okay.
So the most important data is the MAC address. The MAC address is the picture you just got in the app. Wait a moment.
Yes, I can find it in the application. This code, the MAC address.
You mean you can't find?
Yeah, you can. For example, our Wi-Fi name is Weichai 1.
Mm-hmm. So 可以从开始。这个再推，我这个 APP 推到的 homepage。homepage。So for you, you open the app and go to the check-in. Okay, check-in. If you got the information out of the scope or offset check-in, it means you lack of the current Wi-Fi address. Then you just click the setting button, and take a picture. Okay, you can see the Weichai OC 2.4G. This is the Wi-Fi name, and the AH0B this one is the MAC address in the system. That's the lacking data of the system. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. And if we have like 2 or 3 Wi-Fi, then I will put new and then add it, right?
Yes,
Same
correct.
way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it will take you several days to finish this work because the Wi-Fi devices deployed in different places. So it's better under the first days, you can take your cell phone, go to the different places to do the test.
Okay. Got it.
It's also important to choose the right time zone issue.
Yeah, you can find it Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. The better thing is you can just maintain once. And in the next few days or months, you don't need to maintain it anymore.
Right, so just as shown here, right? Then save it. Okay, so this one has done. Then what we need to done next is at the attendance policy. Right, we will add another one. It's called Middle East attendance policy. Okay, so under the Wi-Fi check-in location here, we will select the one we created just now. Right. For example, this one is be created, right? Then we click OK. It will show here. All right. So if you got few more Wi-Fi, just example, this tree is the all Middle East one. Then you should all select. Okay. So right now, this one I will just select the testing one first. So later on, after you created, so you just select the correct one, okay? And click save. Right, so this is done. And
So we can only do it by Wi-Fi, not the geographic location, or we can choose it if we want.
it's better to use Wi-Fi.
So yeah, so I want to see is for the check-in, we have the different policies. The system can support the geography location, which means the GPS, also the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth device. I think different companies have the different policies. You can choose the one suitable for your management requirements.
But the most recommended is the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's better to use the Wi-Fi. Especially for different, like you have 2 offices in different places of Middle East, then you can maintain all the Wi-Fi in the system. So when the staff to any places of your office, so he can check in very smoothly. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Okay, so we are done for this part, Wi-Fi check-in. So another thing is the attendance amendment. Want to check with you is that the Middle East company policy, you might need to check with the management if we have these functions of this attendance management, how many times you allow in 1 month to do attendance amendments. As we done the check-in training right now, right? So it actually allowed that, for example, I missed check-in, I forgot to check in this morning, right? And I have now at the second day of the working, so I have missed check-in of the last yesterday. So I can do this attendance amendment for the yesterday missed check-in, but the system can do the limitations whether we allow the employee to do so or not. And if we allow, then how many times in 1 month we allow?
Yes, we need to check with Mr. Jia.
Okay, yeah, you check with Mr. Jia.
Yes, and if I have the authority to change it, then I can directly change it or send to you to change it.
Okay, you will have the authority to change it. The attendance policy, take the edit. Then
okay, and if we have addition, then we can add or only use the one in the system.
Sorry, I don't quite get your questions.
For example, if we have additional attendance policy, it's not written here, then I can add one policy or just use the one in the system.
Most probably, mostly you can only use whatever have in the system. If you have the requirement of the system, you can contact Mr. Zhang first.
Okay.
Right. So this part is the setting that we whether allowed. Right, monthly processing time settings, right? Number of processing time allowed per month can be set. Right now it's a no limit, so we can set to 1 time or no limit, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time or no limit. Currently Singapore is 3 times. So this is the things that to set. Okay, so I will leave it with no limit first. Okay, another thing to check with you is that just now we have this off-site attendance, right? So for the off-site attendance, do you need approval?
Yes.
For okay, if yes, then should the what is the approval for like? It should be route to the HOD, then route to the company head or GM. Right, there is this setting. We allow offsite, but does the offsite require approval or not? So if it require approval, then Tisha, you need to help us to collect the approval flow. Means that when the employee submit the offsite attendance, which person need to approve?
Normally will be the HR and the head of department.
HR, then the HO department.
The head of department.
Okay, okay. I will write in the email and you help to confirm later.
Okay.
Right, I'll click save first. Okay, we have done work calendar, check-in locations, and the attendance policy. So last thing is the leave policy. So this one, same thing, we'll create the policy for the Middle East as well. So for this part, Lisa, do you have the leave policy with you?
Yes.
Okay, maybe are you able to list down what type of the leave type you have and what are the policy like?
Okay.
Okay, maybe we go through several common one. So annual leave you should have, right?
Yes.
Sick leave, yes.
Yes.
Marriage leave, yes.
No, we don't have it.
Maternity leave,
Yes.
yes. Okay. Compassionate leave,
Yes.
yes. Just unpaid leave, this one
Yes.
should be yes. All right. Childcare leave, no.
No, we have maternity leave and paternity leave.
All right. Paternity, all right.
Okay.
Share parental, this one should also don't have.
No.
Okay. Hospitalization, yes.
No.
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 Childcare leave, no. Okay. Personal leave is the unpaid leave. Okay, this one disabled. Lactation break,
Yeah, we have.
you have.
Yes.
Okay. Other than the one I mentioned, what more leave do you have?
We
The most
have study leave.
Study leave.
Yeah, and we have emergency leave.
Emergency leave.
Yes.
The emergency leave should be same as the unpaid leave and
Unpaid
also
or personal. right?
Yeah.
Unpaid or personal leave. Okay, no problem. Then we have the study leave.
Study, and let me check. Okay. Study leave. Okay, let me add another one. Okay. Study leave, minimum it allow
10
half
days.
day,
Maximum, minimum 1 day.
1 day. All right. Okay, sir. So, okay. So leave type, we got all the leave type already. So maybe later you provide me with the policy, means that every leave type, how many days employee is allowed to apply, and
Yes,
especially for the annual leave, what is the entitlement,
okay,
right?
right.
Okay, let me check what more items do we need. Okay, last thing is the shift schedule. Right now for the Middle East, is there more than one type of shift, and what is the current shift you have?
For now, we don't have. We have only one shift.
Only one shift, right?
Yes.
And the shift working is from what time to what time?
From 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
From 9 to 5. Okay. Okay, then we got it already. Right, then we will use this one. And every employee is the same shift, right?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Right. I think there's okay. I think we have gone through the setting part, and the last part is that we'll go through some the report. Okay, so a few important one. Okay, the first one, original check-in record. So let's say if you want to check for every employee in and out record, you can use these functions, original check-in record, right? Just click on this one. Then you will see every record that the company employee that you are managing, right? Let's say I right now select the Middle East. It should be blank because there is no attendance in and out for the Middle East yet, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is where you do the checking of the employee in and out record. And then if you need the leave statistic, means that you want to check which employee is applying leave at what time, what date. This is the place you come to, leave statistic. So you'll see which employee have applied leave on what date and what type of leave is applied. Under leave detail, right? So this is the leave statistic. And the last one is this daily monthly report. This one will show the employee every employee informations, like what are the working shift of that day, and what is the working hour of that day, right? And whether the employee is having this lateness, early leave, and whether this employee absence, right? This is a much more comprehensive data of the employee attendance. And it also have this in and out record at here as well. And also have this leave data as well, right? This is a much more comprehensive data of the daily attendance report to check for employee every day's details for the attendance and also the leave. Right? We are at the end. That's I think that's quite about it for the leave and also attendance management.
I have
Right,
one question.
Yes, please.
For example, our time is from 9 to 5, okay? But if employee come at 8:30, for example, and go at 4:30, this will be a full attendance or it's not allowed, only need to leave at 5?
And I repeat, what you mean is the employee come at 8:30 and leave at 5:30, is it?
4:30.
4:30.
Yeah, come early, like 30 minutes, and go early 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, this will be called as the normal attendance.
Normal?
Yeah, normal.
Okay,
Means
so
full attendance.
I need to add it in the attendance policy or no need?
No need. This is already in the settings. With the work shift here, you can see this one, the 9 to 5 is a flexible working hour.
Yeah.
We'll most probably copy this one for the Middle East. Right?
Right, okay.
Right. Any other questions before we end?
No, thank you.
But otherwise, do you have some questions to discuss? Okay, so I think that's all for today. After the training, we will send the training slides, also the video to you. So in the near future, you can familiar with the system. If you have any questions or some new requirements, you can contact us in the WeChat group or by email. And what I want to say is it's better to have the habit of checking the menu. We have and we will continue to maintain the questions and answers in that menu. That's what I want to see. Okay, no questions, so we can end for the training.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks everyone for attending the training.
Sorry, I have one to add. Like, for example, we have 1 month every year. The time will be changed from 9 to 3 p.m. So this I can add it later, or we need to add it now?
Oh, you have 1 month that is 9 to 3.
Yeah, it's Ramadan, Khai Jaiye.
Okay, then we need to add.
Ramadan, we can name it RAM. RAMDAN, sorry. DAN, yes. N. Name the N. Yes.
Nine to three.
3, yes.
Okay. Any more other questions?
No, thank you.
All right. All right. So, Tisha, is it? 他叫什么名？Tisha。Hello, Tisha. Tina.
Ningjing, this is me. Ningjing.
明镜。
对。
宁静
Yes.
哦，哎，宁静，你会说中文吗？
会，对。
哦，
但是我在说英语，因为有别的员工他们不会说汉语。
OK，我们的这个培训已经结束了，然后一会的话呢，就几个事情啊，这个第一个的话，就刚才说的那个休假的规则，就 leave policy，你要给发一份在群里给我，就是你们每个假期能每个员工申请多少天，然后还有那个年假，的那个每个人可以，他是怎么定义他今年可以申请多少天的？对吧？第一个事情，然后第二个事情的话呢，就是那个 WiFi 的那个 MAC address 你需要收集一下啊。
OK。
然后最后一个事情就是刚才一开始培训的时候，有员工提到，就是说那个那个手机端登录不到的事情，你要把
那个已经解决好了。
哦，解决了是吗 ？OK。好，那就两个事情，那个 leave policy 还有MAC address 这两个你要协助收集一下。
OK。
请假的流程。
那个 offsite 的流程3个事情，我在群里写一下。
OK。
你那边还有吗？
没有了。那我们今天培训就到这儿，后续大家有问题随时沟通，随时交流。So thanks for your attending. Later, if you have any questions or requirement, we can communicate. So thank you.
Right, thanks everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.